Okay, so we have 3 more lambs born since our last update. Sunshine had her lamb on the 19th. It's a little girl, a little ewe lamb, and I'm very excited about this ewe lamb, and I'll show you why here in just a minute. I missed her birth. I didn't get it on video. I went out at 1 a.m. to check on her, and I could tell she was getting ready to lamb, but she wasn't showing any signs of pushing or anything. So I waited until the early morning, ran back out there, and she had already birthed. She had cleaned the lamb up and it had nursed, and they were just doing fine. So I was pretty excited about that one. Next, I will show you Miss Apple. She had her lambs also. She had 2 ram lambs. She also had her lambs on the 19th. Sunshine had hers in the morning, and Apple had hers in the evening, about 11 p.m. I think. And her birth went pretty perfect. She didn't push for long. Both lambs came out front feet first. They're tiny. They're quite a few days old now, but they were very tiny when they were born, but healthy. So all was good. And I believe we got that her birth on video, so we'll go ahead and show you that here. So for the first couple hours, Apple just walked around. She'd paw the ground. You could see her have a contraction like every 7 to 10 minutes. And she'd lay down and then get back up. And then at this point, she laid down and started really pushing. And she probably pushed, I don't know, roughly 10 minutes before she had that first lamb. Apple is one of the bigger ewes we have, and her lambs seem to be on the smaller side. So it is a plus for her because it makes it a little bit easier on the birthing process. And so far they've always come out, no legs stuck, or they come out in correct positions. So it's been easy birth so far for her. So the first lamb was up on its feet and trying to nurse before the second lamb was born. They were probably about 15-20 minutes apart. So if you look here at Apple's tailbone area, you can see that second lamb has worked its way into the birth canal. You can see how her tail has formed and that baby is ready to come out. Apple does this nervous pawing that drives me up the wall when she's in labor. All sheep do it when they're in labor, but Apple takes it to the extreme where she starts pawing at her lambs. And last year, her first set of lambs that she delivered, she ended up killing one of the lambs. So I was pretty nervous, and as you can see, she did it there. But she didn't take it to the same extreme measure. And once she delivered that second lamb, she settled down and stopped doing it. Here you can see that second water bag breaking, and she pushes that second lamb out. It literally took just a few minutes for her to get the second lamb out. I see 2 hooves, I think. I went ahead and went on in there, and I have a rag, and I just wiped the mucus out of its mouth and off of its nose. Yeah, it's probably unnecessary, but we've lost a few lambs with these sheep. They are not the best birthing animals you have been around. So probably unnecessary, but the precaution is better than losing a lamb. So Apple had both lambs dried off, up, standing, walking around, and latched on nursing within an hour of birth. The other one looks cold. Yeah, well, now she can lick it. So So as you can see, Apple's doing very well with her lambs. Her lambs were really healthy. She did have one hiccup where her afterbirth didn't fully finish the process and cleaning itself out and coming out. So I think it was on day 4 it finally came all the way out, and I had to contact the vet before that, and we gave her some shots of penicillin and just waited. If it had gone on any longer, I probably would have had to take her into him and get her checked out, but it all ended good. So she's safe and sound and doing very well. She's a good mama. Okay, so what I wanted to show you on Sunshine's little girl is the white spot on top of her head, if you can see it. So this is something I've actually been breeding for, and I'm super excited about it. It's a very small white spot, but it's spotting. So it's a little bit more rare in baby doll sheep to have patterns on them. Basically they just call it spotting. And there's a few breeders out there now who are breeding for the spotting in them. Most baby doll sheep are off-white, and then they also have, like Apple, they're the black. So off-white and black are very common. Spotting on sheep is rare. This makes her, since she has that white spot, she's considered a spot carrier. So like if I found another spotted ram to breed her to once she's grown, the possibilities of her having more spot patterns in her offspring will be higher. So we are up to 4 lambs, 2 ram lambs, and then 2 ewe lambs, and we have about 4 more ewes to go, possibly 6, but most likely just 4. So we'll see what else we have, hopefully more spots. So if you want, go ahead and give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned for more updates on all of these springtime babies coming.